Hey, good evening, YouTube. Dan here. I run the Ultimate Red Sox Collector page on Facebook, and I branched out onto YouTube. This is I believe, my sixth video. Got my first subscriber. Thanks, Josh. Look forward to more people watching my videos. I do have a few hits on most of my videos now, so that's good. So some people are watching. So to those of you who are watching, I appreciate it. Thank you. Feel free to contact me if you think you have something that I might be interested in. Josh, if you're watching, I did see your message earlier. I will get back to you at some point, probably tomorrow on that. But yeah, I did have one package come in the mail today. It was a eBay purchase of about 9 or 10 cards. A gentleman that was doing one of those buy five to get two free deals, or maybe it was buy seven get two free, something along those lines. They were all 99 cents or less. They're primarily inserts and base short printed cards from the 1990s, late 1990s, early 2000s. There's so much stuff from that era. Every time I think I'm making a nice dent in that part of my collection, I just keep finding more. Uh, so I'm always love insert cards from the 90s. They seem to make a ton of them in the late 90s and early 2000s, and especially Garciaparra, Pedro, Manny. I mean, those years in particular, from like 96, 97 to 2004, 2005, is crazy how many different insert sets all of these brands had. And, there were so many different brands between Donruss issuing 10, 12 sets a year and Fleer issuing 15 sets a year, Upper Deck issuing 10, 12, 15 sets a year. And, not to mention all the top sets and everything else that was coming out. I mean, there's just so much stuff out there. So, anyway, I got this one package today, all from the same seller. I haven't switched them over yet. You can tell this guy's had them probably since they were issued, so the yellowing on some of the sleeves and the price tags on some of them. First one I want to show you is a Pacific card. I actually thought it was a relic card. It's kind of cool. It's a Pedro Martinez, and you can see his face on that inner black circle. I actually thought that was some kind of a jersey or maybe his undershirt swatch when I purchased it. But it's actually an image of his face. Kind of cool. This is from Pacific Omega from 2000. I love Pacific cards. They made a ton of sets, and they had a ton of inserts and parallels. And I love the look of their cards. They've always been so nice. I don't know why they're not more popular, but they do sell for pricey. A lot of people will put them at a base price. You can't bid on them. But this guy had this one, like I said, in that same category, 99 cents, I think. But this one right here, a new Ted Williams for me. This one is, I believe, from 2003. It's serial numbered to 1200. It's actually number 300, which is kind of cool, an even number. It's Upper Deck Classic Portraits, and this one is from 2003. 2003 and 2004, Upper Deck issued a ton of Ted Williams cards. There's a ton of inserts, short prints, commemorative sets. So there's a ton of the cards of Ted Williams from those years. This one is one from my base set. It's a short print. This one from Topps Gallery, nice Nomar card from 1998. This one is from the Star Gallery subset. This one, and I apologize, the price tag is right on the label, but it's a dual card of Nomar and Manny. This one is from 2003 Donruss. It is actually, it's 2003 Leaf Cornerstones. Nice card. I'm at the point where I can look at a card and know if I have it or not. If you told me the name on the card or the title of the subset, I probably couldn't tell you, but if I can see a picture of it, I can pretty much tell if I have it or not. I don't have to research it. So it's getting tougher as I get more cards, but definitely cool. This is another example of a Pacific card. This is Paramount from 2000, Pedro Martinez. Again, not serial numbered, but a very nice card regardless. It's the Double Vision Pedro card. This one, Nomar. This is I believe, a Topps HD from either 99 or 2000. This is 2000 Topps HD. The Game Defined. Again, nice Nomar card, not serial numbered. This is from Finest. This is also being Garciaparra. Sorry, that ding in the background was me winning a card on eBay. So, 2016 Bowman Rafael Devers Yellow Parallel. So, cool card. Got it for $1.35, I think I paid for it, with free shipping. So, That's a good deal. This is 99 Hank Aaron award contenders. Nomar Garciaparra. It's got a nice red background, kind of hard to tell. This one also a Garciaparra from 2004 Fleer. It's one of the Fleer sets. This is Fleer Patchworks from 2004. Fleer made so many sets, as I mentioned before. There's just so much of them. My base binder for 2004, I have two binders, and it's basically the beginning, Absolute up through Fleer is one whole binder. Fleer and Donruss had so many sets. This Nomar right here is from 2000 Bowman, called Major Power. Kind of has a foil look to it. Nice looking card. Has a price tag on the back of $6. That's probably what it books for in the Beckett, because as I've mentioned before, Beckett doesn't update their prices. I paid 99 cents for it. That's all I'd pay for it. I'm not going to pay anywhere near $6. They're not worth that. I wouldn't value this card at $6. It's valued at what I paid for it, 99 cents. And this one is a Topps Chrome Baby Boomers Nomar. I still haven't separated or made a list of by player in my collection to see who I have the most different cards of. I'm sure that Nomar would be up there, Pedro would be up there, Ramirez, Ortiz, guys that played with the Red Sox for a long time, and Garciaparra's cards are basically from 95, 96 to 2004. And of course, some of the newer sets that have come out in the last few years have shown him in a Red Sox uniform as well. But he had just so many sets made in that time frame that he's probably near the top. I have not. I did it a while back, and I was actually surprised at how low some of the numbers were for different cards that I had of players. Obviously, Boggs, Clemens, they were in every Fleer box set, and specialty sets back in the late 80s and early 90s. So sure up there. I'm sure they're up there on my list too, and I'm going to eventually kind of break that down and see about getting a list of who I have the most cards of. I'm also working on getting a total to share of my total different cards. This was let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This was 10 new cards for the collection. Anything is a bonus. I'll be entering those into my albums and into my spreadsheet here probably later tonight. I wanted to share those with you. Not much else going on. I'm still waiting on a bunch of stuff from eBay. Again, mostly cards. I do have a really cool item that I'm really stoked to get of a guy who, in my opinion, is a Hall of Famer. Didn't get in this year. I'm not going to spoil it too much. I want to show that on. Hopefully, I'm going to get that item in before the end of the week, and I'll be able to put that on a video. I'm really excited to see it. One of my favorite players growing up. Again, I'm not going to spoil it to tell you who it is, but anyway, that's all I got for tonight. Hoping everybody, again, is staying safe. Thanks again to everybody watching my videos. I love to see more people subscribing. I do plan to try to do this at least 4 or 5 times a week and share more things about my collection. And again, I'm out there trying to network. Find me somebody who's got stuff they want to sell or trade. I'm always looking forward to talking to people about my collection and learning about theirs. And if anybody is watching this and knows somebody who runs a similar type of video site and chat, share my information. Let me get out there. I want to network as much as I can with this. So everybody stay safe. Follow whatever your individual states are telling you to do as far as staying home and staying out of work as best you can, and stay safe and keep everybody else safe so that we can get through this and move on and get back to normal. That would be so nice. But anyway, have a good night, everybody.